Yet another Pennsy Under Wire series. I am in Wayne, Pennsylvania, not to be confused with Wayne Junction. I am on Septa's and Amtrak. This is Septa's Paoli to Thondale line, and it is Amtrak's Philadelphia to Pittsburgh and Philadelphia to Harrisburg, the Keystone and the Pennsylvanian. We are waiting on 42, the Pennsylvanian, coming from Pittsburgh behind me. This station is another PRR station. If I remember, and I'll put it down in the notes, I think it was 1880s, and if I remember right, this is another Frank Furnace station, design station. So interestingly enough, I heard a horn, but interestingly enough, Frank Furnace designed a lot of stations for the Reading, the Baltimore and Ohio, and the Pennsylvania Railroad too. Let's catch this train coming from Pittsburgh. So we have the Keystone coming. It is Philadelphia to Harrisburg. Center City's that way, and Harrisburg, Pittsburgh is behind me. So here they come. I don't know this number. They don't go too fast through here. That is Pittsburgh in that direction. It's pretty cool. Let's catch another one. So this station is now a Septa ticket station, which is closed due to COVID. It is also a cafe. Part of it's a cafe. So in order to get to the other side, you have to go down steps and cross over and come up and catch westbound trains. Amtrak does not stop here. Only Septa stops here. And yeah, it's a cool station for sure. It's a blend of old and new. I'm guessing Septa platform is elevated behind me, and the lower platform is just here, as it was in the 1900, as it was in the beginning of this railroad's conception. Excuse me. But it's a cool station. Doesn't look that. I don't think this is 1800 station, because it just doesn't. The brickwork and it just doesn't ring 1800s. It's probably 1919, early 1900s. It's still a nice station. A lot of nice detail. Comes to Pennsylvania. This one's diesel. Kind of surprised to see him on that track. That was it, man. So this is the Radnor station, still on the Septa Paoli Thondale line. We are about less than a mile from Wayne Station, closer to the city, east. This station, 1872, PRR. I don't believe PRR built this station. This was rebuilt in 1872. And so the way I understand these two-leveled stations back in the day, the ticket agent would live upstairs and, run the ticket agency down below. So the ticket agent would live on the property back in the 1800s, which I guess was, a full-time job for those guys, and it was a career working for the railroads, and they had lodging, which is pretty cool. It's a cool old station. 1872. It was the former station. I don't know what happened to it, if it burnt down or what, but this was built in 1872 by a local architecture firm. I forget, Joseph Watson or I think Joseph Watson is the name. I always put a link to all the information. I'll put link to the history of the station and all below, and you guys can check it out below. It's a cool station though. So something Pennsylvania Railroad did, sometimes they had tunnels that went under the tracks. So the station is right up here. And here's a little tunnel that goes under the tracks. And that's how you got to the other side of a lot of these stations. They had tunnels. You walk down them. And that's a pretty cool thing. Some places still have them. Some places have them closed off. This place still has one. How old this tunnel is, if it's original, I don't know. So you can see we are on the business end of Radnor Station. This is what you would see coming into the station. All brick building. Yeah, I'd say that building is old. I don't believe that this green structure was quite like it is now. But I don't know for sure. It's hard to tell. I'm sure the roof situation over there was not like it is. It was probably a shingle shake. Much like this shelter that I am under on the opposite side of the tracks. So like I said, the ticket agent would live on one of the floors, the second floor or whatever, and tend to the riders on the ticket end of the platform, on the ticket end of the station. And this way is east to Philadelphia, and this way is towards Harrisburg, Pittsburgh, and the same track as the Pennsylvanian and the Keystone. It's a cool little area. It's a nice way, different way to see Amtrak under PRR wires. So there's been news reports and stories about Septa taking over Amtrak's Harrisburg line, not the Pittsburgh line, but the Keystone to Harrisburg. How true that is, and if it's going to happen, who knows, but there's talk of it. So you never know. Maybe we'll see Septa sprinters out here pulling some Amtrak coaches or something. You never know. But it's a cool area. 4 tracks all the way in. It's really curvy out here too, which is pretty neat. Makes for some interesting shots. Curve here, down here. Let's wait for a train. See what we catch. 665 to Harrisburg. It's another Keystone. Man, it's crazy today, but I just don't understand the schedule. So there should be another Keystoner coming eastbound. That's westbound. Another Keystone eastbound. Double ender. So usually they do push-pull. Like that last coach. Yeah. 600. Here's Peter Gunn. That's cool. Sorry, man, that messed you up. I know it did. That's Peter Gunn there. He's I don't know the significance of that engine, but 600 is Peter Gunn. That was a good day. Amtrak over and out. See ya. Here we are back on the other side of the train platform. Maybe it was old. Maybe all this is old. You can see here, and they just put a steel roof on it. Hard to tell. I'm gonna go, yeah. This is all mostly old construction. With some newer stuff that they probably put in, like drains and things like that, downspouts like that. But for the most part, I would say it's it's old construction, except for the steel roof, like you see over there. That's all new, probably. That's definitely new. They probably had a shelter over there too that you could stand at and wait for the trains. It probably wasn't that big, but Radnor station is a pretty big station as opposed to like Wayne and some of the other stations here. Let's catch it'll be inbound to the city. Outbound is going this way. Going this way.